What's up, y'all? This is James. Don't forget to listen to K97 to hear my first single, Permission. Don't forget to check out the iHeartRadio app.
Out here.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations on your record, man. Your single. I know you've been at it for a minute.
Yeah, man.
And about a month and a half ago, 6 weeks ago, I got it in the mail and I played it. I got it in the inbox, not the mail. You know, we don't get music in the mail anymore. And I played it. And when I listened to it, before I played it, I was like, man, this is so, it's so refreshing with the Willie Hutch sample in it. You know, you're a winner in Memphis. You got a Willie you got a Willie Hutch sample. You're a winner in Memphis. You know what I mean? So it was so refreshing, so soulful. It kind of reminded me of kind of D'Angelo, maybe Miguel, a little Prince somewhere. And you've heard a lot. What a lot of people kind of give you a bunch of analogies when it comes to artists. What do you hear all the time?
Oh, man, I always hear Prince. I hear D'Angelo, too.
Yeah.
Little Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
They all,
That's not bad
respected.
company at all.
Right.
Not bad company, man. We're glad you're here in Memphis, man. Good to see you, man.
Man, thank you. It's good to be here.
So you've been everywhere, like just out spreading the word about, with your music and what you're doing and everything. And you've been at it. How long you been in the game?
Ah, man, I've been, seriously, I guess my start, I would say 3 years ago when I really put something out.
Yeah.
Coke, Jack, and Cadillacs was my start.
So were you the dude in school where everybody's like, oh, he's going to sing again? You know what I mean? You that dude or you were?
Nah, man, you know what's crazy? Like, people hit me up on my Facebook from high school, and they're like, yo, man, you never even said you could sing. You just chilling.
Man, that's great,
and I was just chilling. I was I was a little wild in
school.
Go
inside, you can say it, man.
I was a little wild.
Just keep it clean. So you were sociable. You
exactly.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you weren't singing. But everybody went to school with that dude who always played or sang, and you were like,
I mean, yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, damn, there he is again, or there she is again. You know what I mean? Like,
see, I wasn't the singer.
Yeah.
I wasn't out like that.
That's
but
good,
I would like hum, and people were like, yo, you can sing. What you doing?
But that's good though, because that means it comes from a real humble, real grassroots, a real place. You know what I'm saying? Because there are those people, and you can see through it these days, especially with so much music out there, and a lot of music is oversaturated. You can see somebody, you can hear somebody, you be like, man, I don't know.
I'm tired. Yeah.
I don't know. James live on K97, man. We're going to get into this single. We got to play it. Like I said, every time it comes on, and I'm going to tell you how you got a real one. Even in the days of social media, when you play a song on the radio and we get instant phones and people are like, man, who's that dude that sounds like Prince?
Word.
Let me hear Green Light. You know what I'm saying? People make up whatever they want to, they make up their own name.
I grew up listening to gospel music, which is where soul started, I guess. And then, but my dad was really strict, so he only let us listen to like Stevie Wonder and Otis Redding.
Nice.
And like, James Brown and those artists, because he felt like they were classic and they would give me feeling and soul and they had meaning. And so on my own, I kind of like branched out and I started to listen to like Bowie and Cash and Prince, and just branched out on my own. Got into Jodeci's and R. Kelly's, and it just gave me perspective and kind of balanced me out with gospel and everything.
Right.
A lot of rock and roll, man.
Yeah,
I love it. Oh, man, I got so many.
So as far as your total project, are we going to hear some of that? Or is it because everything's so soulful in that song, man. You know what I mean? Everything. With everything, so
absolutely, it's a lot of soul on there.
Yeah, that's the thing about music today. A lot of artists limit themselves, or they try to come back around when they've already kind of established who they want to be or who somebody wants them to be. You know what I mean? And they try to flip the script or change it up though. So when you're on the beginning of that, from a commercial standpoint, and people go, "Oh man, you know what? That's cool. Oh, that's the same dude." You know what I mean? And we do it all the time. It's just I think subliminally we actually pigeonhole people sometimes on radio though. Man. This is only what he does, So yeah, that's what's up, man. I can't wait to hear more, man.
Oh man.
Now you actually born overseas, right?
Yep, Germany.
Wow.
Yep.
Speak German? You ever go back?
Nah, never, man. I wish. I got a lot of German fans though from just being born there.
No doubt.
A lot.
No doubt. Yo Gotti's over there right now, and he said that's his first time overseas. He said, man, he never thought he had that many fans like overseas.
Word.
Yeah. So
I mean,
but they love American culture. They love everything.
And they love real music too.
Yeah, no doubt.
They appreciate it. Yeah.
No doubt about that, man. So if you could, and I know you get this question all the time, man. But if you could, put together like a super group, what I mean, of guys that you could get with, either living or not living, who would that be?
Oh, living or not living.
Yeah.
Oh, you just killed it.
You got to think for a second on that one.
So, man, let's see. I would definitely get Prince in the room.
Yeah, man.
I'll get some D'Angelo. I would love to get Bowie. Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis.
Yeah.
I'll put some Kanye in there.
Yeah.
Production.
Which Kanye you like, right?
I like
you like College Dropout Kanye? You like 808s?
I like College Dropout Kanye. Like that hard, hip hop. I like that.
Yeah.
Missy and Timbaland together.
Okay.
You know, put us all in a room and shit.
Yeah, that's a nice hefty list.
You know
right
what I mean?
There. Yeah. When you hear something that has some substance, it just makes you want more, makes you want to buy it, makes you want to touch it, feel it. You know, when Kanye made the statement last week about, you know, he's not going to put out another hard copy CD, I think that's a mistake, man.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of connoisseurs still
Who
buy
appreciate
music.
that.
Yeah. I buy digital. I buy music, still support music, even though I get it free. We get download links, but I love going to the store. It's just something, and maybe that's just the DJ in me from buying vinyl all those years, you know what I mean? But I like going to the store, paying my $15, my $19, whatever it is, and actually open it up, reading the credits, you know, that kind of thing. I just think you're missing out. It's part of the art, to me.
I think so too, man. You know, what's interesting is I forget, living in New York, I forget that people actually buy hard copy CDs because, you know, in New York, nobody's really driving like that.
You live in New York, you forget people eat hamburgers, man.
You forget there's a different world outside, so I forget that people do appreciate that because I appreciate that too.
Who's out, man? Who do you rock out to? You probably listen to a plethora of different stuff, though.
Yeah, man. It's so broad. I listen to everybody still. Yeah. I don't really limit it, but I listen to a lot of new stuff and a whole lot of old.
Y'all can rock with me, that's it. With your permission.